So I already primed my face off camera, and I'm just gonna, do my makeup like I do, every day. Might do something new, but. So I know I should probably be listening to Christmas music, but where I work, we always listen to Christmas music, and I feel like I get so burned out by it. Yeah. Not saying I'm like a Scrooge, but yeah. So I feel like I look like an Indian. Just gonna, tap that underneath my eyes. So excited that school is almost over, and I can just relax for a little bit. So I get asked what, for people, those of you who don't know me, my major is photography, and it's graphic design. I actually didn't really get into photography until I was a sophomore, junior in high school, and I tore my ACL my junior year of high school, because I played volleyball, and I don't know, it was kind of like a happy accident / a blessing in the same time, because if I hadn't torn my ACL, I wouldn't have gone into photography. Now it's like my life, and I have such a passion for it. Ugh, I love photography. Sorry, I'm a little tired from had work all day today. Okay, nice. And so through photography, I've been able to really connect with people, and I'm a very big people person if you don't know me, and so I love being able to connect with people and meet all types of different people through my photography. And so yeah, I'm very, very thankful that the Lord let me turn my ACL, and through that, I got interested into photography. Something else I do have a huge passion for is music. Unfortunately, I am not musically inclined, but I have such a big appreciation for music, and how music can change your mood, it can boost your mood, and through lyrics, and it's an art in itself. And so I just love music. I love listening to music. I love listening to people play different instruments. So in 7th grade, I actually played, in 8th grade, I played the flute. Bless it. The flute was just not my forte, and I was horrible. I was always either last chair or second to last chair. So that career ended real fast. But my sister, she actually, she did band in junior high, and she was very talented, and she did a great job, and she did it a little bit during her college years, so it just definitely wasn't for me. So I decided to do volleyball. I've always loved that sport. My favorite band right now probably have to be, I really like The Weeknd, and I've always loved Hillsong. Oh goodness, speaking of Hillsong, I got to hear them live when I was in London, because I studied abroad, and I went to the Hillsong church, and oh my goodness, you guys, it was incredible. I have never been to a church that was like so inviting and so accepting, and people from all kinds of like races were there, and it was just so sweet and so refreshing, and the pastor was really great, and of course the music was incredible. But I really liked that. Okay, so I'm going to bake my face. But yeah, so currently I'm a senior at Union University, and it's just a small private school, Jackson, Tennessee. And after college, I want to, work for a year, take a break from school, and then maybe, I don't know, but maybe pursue a fashion degree in like fashion photography. I don't know exactly where I would want to go, but definitely a city. So ooh. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my eyes. My sweet mother, she just got me a little package in the mail, and she got me the Morphe palette. It's their 35T, and it's all like it's mostly like neutrals and warms. So a little bit more about me. I have 3 brothers, and I have a sister. My sister is 3 years older than me, and she is married, and she has a sweet little baby boy, and his name is Chuck. He's so sweet. And I have 3 brothers. One is 10, the other one is 13, and the oldest of the brothers is 18. So we have quite the range. I've always loved having a big family. There's definitely never a dull moment in our family, so yeah. So I just got these new brushes by Morphe, and goodness gracious, I love how they blend. I never knew how much of a difference that your eyeshadow applies when you use brushes. Like, it's incredible. They say blending is key. I firmly believe that. So, my favorite artist right now, well, it's always been, I don't know, I go through different like wavelengths when it comes to music. Sometimes I'm like feeling country, sometimes I'm feeling like indie, or I don't know, rap. I know, surprisingly, but I just really love all kinds of music, and I love shows that play like really good music. For example, Grey's Anatomy, I found a lot of music through that show. I honestly have no clue what I'm doing with my eyes. I just wanted to use my new palette, so I was just kind of playing around. I'm kind of using more of like these purple colors, if you can kind of see. I'm really trying to like get out of the box when it comes to eyeshadows and try different things, because I've learned that makeup, you can always just take it off. Try not to practice when I'm like, in a hurry for work or try new things, because then that'd be just disastrous. But yeah. So, I'm originally from Northwest Arkansas, and I, moved to Jackson, Tennessee for school. I love it here. I don't know if I'd want to live here, but it's definitely a great college town. It's definitely a lot more flat. I miss the mountains. I love to be outdoors and hike, and so I definitely miss that aspect. But I don't know, I really like the people here in Jackson. They're so sweet, so kind. So this semester, my roommate and I actually got to go to the Smoky Mountains, which I have always wanted to go to the Smoky Mountains. It was definitely something on my bucket list, and so I'm so happy we got to achieve that. And so we just randomly went, and it was so, so beautiful. We went more around September, October, and so that was like the perfect time because the leaves were changing. Oh man, it was so much fun. I love doing things like last minute. I know it's weird, but I don't know, I think it's funner that way. This artist is Young the Giant. This is one of their old albums, but I like them. So a little bit more about me. Really not that interesting, but so when I was in London this summer, I got to visit the house of one of my favorite movies, which is The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. That's important. And so I got to visit the house where Natasha Richardson, which unfortunately she passed away, but she was the mother in Parent Trap. And so I got to see the house that Annie lived in. Oh, it was so cool. It just makes me so excited because I guess I'm just so passionate about that movie. But that was something that was really, really cool that I got to do this summer, and I loved it. I could definitely see myself living in London. I've never really been to I've been to a big city, but I've never been to New York, so I don't know what it's like when it comes to subways, and so I didn't know what to expect, but the people were so kind, and I was very, very impressed, and the subways were really clean, and so I was like, wow. We stayed in a college dormitory type of living, and so it was really nice. And by the 4th week, I just felt like I was already a Londoner, and I could get around easy, and I was impressed with myself that I got accustomed to it so easily. So I don't know what I think about this look. I definitely feel like I need to put a little bit more of a lighter color on not my crease, but on above my brow. Let's see. So, big passion for music. I didn't really grow up in a small town. You know, it was a good size, but it wasn't as small as Jackson. Went to a small private school for high school, and then, I moved 7 hours away to go to college, which I highly recommend. I feel that if you kind of move away from what you're used to, you really end up being able to find yourself, and I feel like through my college years, I've been able to find myself, who I am as a person, and who I am in Christ, which there's nothing wrong with staying, where you are, but I'm someone who I love change, and I love being around other things and learning, being around different atmospheres, climates, I would love to live in Colorado, just somewhere in the mountains. my family and I, we like to go skiing. I've grown up going skiing. We weren't really big beach people, but mountains are so beautiful. Okay, let's see. So I think I'm gonna do eyeliner now. Oh yeah, I love Andrew Bell. He's so good. Even though I'm changing it. Oh, I'm gonna do Need to Breathe. Oh, speaking of Need to Breathe, I never really got into Need to Breathe until hang on, I can't say anything. Never really got into Need to Breathe until I worked at a camp about 3 summers ago. It was a camp called Kanakuk, and it's just a Christian sports camp. And I worked as one of the photographers. And I worked at one of the smaller camps with the younger children. It was ages 7 to 12, I want to say. Oh, no, 7 to 11. Can't exactly remember, so. But, oh, I loved it so much. They're so sweet. They always loved when I came up to them when they had, like, their activities, because they loved getting their pictures made. Anyways, through that, that's how I heard about, you know, Need to Breathe, and they got me hooked. I would love to hear them in concert. I haven't been to many concerts. I did go to, I did go to a Michael Bublé concert. That was so much fun. I'm definitely an old soul as well. And I probably knew almost every single song. It's also a really good concert to go with your significant other. So, in case any of y'all are looking for, you know, something romantic, that would definitely be a good concert. I don't know if I like this look. It is a little dark, but I'm going to blend it a little. I do not know why I have the hiccups right now. I also decided just to kind of change it up and do it in my room. I feel like it might be a little more personal. I think I like this makeup look. I feel like I need to blend it more though. I love being able to do makeup for like my models, my photo shoots, because I feel like I can, if I don't really know them really well, I feel like I can be able to get to know them on a more personal level by, you know, just really getting to talk to them and get to know what they're like. And I love connections. I love deep conversations and being able to get to know people on a deeper level. I'm very much of a deep thinker, and so I don't know, I just think people like that, as in like people like when you're real, when you're honest with them, and not someone that you're, you know, you're just authentic, you know. That's something I want to work on it, and like I want to be authentic with people, and I want people to see that through my YouTube, or just like through my photography, or just how I interact with different people. You know, I just want to work on that. So I just got this fan brush, and pretty sure you're supposed to use it like this. I have no clue, but yeah. I love living in Jackson because about like 2 hours away is Nashville, and oh goodness, being an art major is like an artist's dream. There's so many like awesome things in Nashville. There's bookstores, there's different places where they play live music, The shopping is good, and I just love the atmosphere of Nashville, and so I could definitely see myself ending up there, you know, if that's where I end up after I graduate. I'm gonna put eyeliner on. I mean, lip liner. So through my college years, I haven't really, like, I mean, I've had confidence in myself, but I feel like in the past 2 years, I've really become confident in myself and who I am as a woman and a woman of Christ, and, you know, I've had to go through difficult times in order to find myself as a person, you know. And I'm by far not perfect at all. I just wanted to throw that out there. But I feel like the Lord, He lets you go through really tough times in order to find yourself, or in order to find Him through those times, you know. I've had seasons where I'm just like, you know, I've just wanted to give up and, you know, take the road less traveled. But I've really had to, like, put my faith in Him and, like, always remember that, you know, His plan is far better than ours. And for the most part, I figured out that when I try to map out my future, or, you know, what I want, it usually comes crumbling down. But, you know, I have to have faith. Having faith is honestly what really helps, and just keeping your eyes on the Lord. And I know it can be so hard. I definitely, you know, have my ups and downs in that area, but I've just learned that, you know, you can't, I don't know, you just can't go through life without the Lord. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm not making sense. But I just do not know how people function without the Lord, honestly. Like, I need Him every single day, and, like, I make mistakes every day, and He is still so sovereign and just so merciful. Goodness gracious, is He merciful. Guys, I'm gonna put lipstick on. Okay, that's really dark. Okay, so a little trick I like to do when it's, like, really dark, I do that. And that's, it kind of makes it a little bit dimmer. Goodness gracious, I did not mean for that to be so dark. Sorry, I keep looking over my, my monitor because my camera's been, like, turning off, and so I just don't want to, like, to turn off and, like, I don't even notice it. Look how we shine. Oh, I love this color. Yeah. So this is kind of like a darker look. It's definitely fun. I enjoy using the colors and the palette and stuff. But thank you so much for just, you know, chit-chatting with me. Hopefully I wasn't too awkward. I was trying to be personal, but then I was also trying to, like, focus on my makeup and make sure it was good. It's been a long day of work. But thank you so much for watching this again, and just for watching me do makeup and getting to know me. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be doing another tutorial, but yeah, I definitely want to do some different looks and really use different colors in this palette. So thanks for watching.